Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let's start this morning's meditation. Putting our hands together, humbly bowing down and seeking permission for this morning's collective meditation. Let's raise our Kundalinis, put ourselves in a bandhan, and we can sit, we can meditate with the Devi Atharvashesh, settling our attention.
ॐ सर्वे वै देवा देवीम् उपतस्थु काशी त्वं महादेवीति सा ब्रवीत् अहं ब्रह्मस्वरूपिणी मत्तः प्रकृतिपुरुषात्मकं जगत् शून्यं च अहम् आनन्दौ अहं विज्ञाने अहं ब्रह्मा ब्रह्मणि वेदितवे अहं पञ्चभूतानि अहम् अखिलं जगत् वेदोऽहं विद्याहम् अजाहं न जाहम् अधश्चोर्ध्वं च तिर्यक्चावम् अहं रुद्रेभिर्वसुभिश्चरामि अहम् आदित्यैरुतविश्वदेवैः अहं मित्रावरुणावुभौ बिभर्मि अहं मित्राग्नि अहम् अश्विनावुभौ अहं सोमं त्वष्टारं पूषणं भगं ददामि अहं विष्णुमुरुक्रमं ब्रह्माणमुत प्रजापतिं ददामि अहं दधामि द्रविणं हविष्मते सुप्रावे ॐ यजमानाय सुन्वते अहं राष्ट्री संगमनी वसुनां चिकितुषी प्रथमा यज्ञियानाम् अहं सुवे पितरमस्य मूर्धन्मम योनिरप्सवन्तः समुद्रे य एवं वेद स देवीं सम्पदम् आप्नोति ते देवा अब्रुवन् नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृते भद्रायै नियताः प्रणताः स्मताम् तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्ति वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गादेवी शरणं प्रपद्यामहे सुरान्नाशयित्रै ते नमः देवीं वाचम जनयन्त देवास्तां विश्वरूपाः पशवो वदन्ति सा नो मन्द्रेशमूर्जं दुहाना तेनुर्वागस्मानुप सुष्ठुतैतु कालरात्रिं ब्रह्मस्तुतां वैष्णवी स्कन्दमातरं सरस्वती मदितिं दक्षदुहितरं नमामः पावनां शिवां महालक्ष्मै च विद्महे सर्वशक्त्यै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात् अदितिर्यजनिष्ठ दक्षया दुहिता तव तां देवा अन्वजायन्त भद्रा अमृतबन्धवः कामो योनिः कमला वज्रपाणिर्गुहा हसा मातरिश्वा भ्रमीन्द्रः पुनर्गुहा सकला मायया च पुरुचैषा विश्वमातादिविद्योम् एषात्मशक्तिः एषा विश्वमोहिनी पाशाङ्कुशधनुर्बाणधरा एषा श्रीमहाविद्या य एवं वेद स शोकं तरति नमस्ते अस्तु भगवती मातरस्मान् पाहि सर्वतः सैषाष्टो वसवः सैष एकादश रुद्राः सैषा द्वादशादित्याः सैषा विश्वे देवाः सोमपा असोमपाश्च सैषा यातु धाना असुरा रक्षांसि पिशाचा यक्षाः सिद्धाः सैषा सत्वरजस्तमासि सैषा ब्रह्म विष्णु रुद्ररूपिणी सैषा प्रजापतीन्द्रमनवः सैषा ग्रहनक्षत्रज्योतिषी कला काष्ठाधिकालरूपिणी तामहं प्रणौमि नित्यं पापहारिणी देवीं भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदायिनीम् अनन्तां विजयां शुद्धां शरण्यां शिवदां शिवाम् वियदीकारसंयुक्तं वितिहोत्रसमन्वितम् अर्धेन्दुलसितं देव्या बीजं सर्वार्थसाधकम् एवम् एकाक्षरं ब्रह्म यतयः शुद्धचेतसः ध्यायन्ति परमानन्दमया ज्ञानाम्बुराशयः वाङ्माया ब्रह्मसुस्तस्मात् षष्ठं वक्त्रसमन्वितं सूर्यो वां श्रोत्रबिन्दुसंयुक्तष्टा तृतीयकः नारायणेन सम्मिश्रो वायुश्चाधरयुक्ततः विच्छेनवार्णकोर्णः स्यान्महद् आनन्ददायकः हृत्पुण्डरीकमध्यस्थां प्रातः सूर्यसमप्रभां पाशाङ्कुशधरां सौम्यां वरदाभयहस्तकां त्रिनेत्रां रक्तवसनां भक्तकामदूधां भजे नमामि त्वां महादेवी महाभयविनाशिनीं महादुर्गप्रशमनीं महाकारुण्यरूपिणीं यस्याः स्वरूपं ब्रह्मादयो न जानन्ति तस्मादुच्यते अज्ञेया यस्या अन्तो न लभ्यते तस्मादुच्यते अनन्ता यस्या लक्ष्यं नोपलक्ष्यते तस्मादुच्यते अलक्ष्या यस्या जननं नोपलभ्यते तस्मादुच्यते अजा एकैव सर्वत्र वर्तते तस्मादुच्यते एका एकैव विश्वरूपिणी तस्मादुच्यते नैका अत एवोच्यते अज्ञेयानन्ता लक्षाजैका नैकेति मन्त्राणां मातृका देवी शब्दानां ज्ञानरूपिणी ज्ञानानां चिन्मयातीता शून्यानां शून्यसाक्षिणी यस्याः परतरं नास्ति सैषा दुर्गा प्रकीर्तिता तां दुर्गां दुर्गमां देवीं दुराचारविघातिनीं नमामि भवभीतोऽहं संसार अर्णवतारिणीम् इदम् अथर्वशीर्ष योर्धीयते स पञ्चाथर्वशीर्ष जपफलम् आप्नोति इदम् अथर्वशीर्षमज्ञात्वा योर्चास्थापयति शतलक्षं प्रजस्वापि सोर्चासिद्धिं न विन्दति शतम् अष्टोत्तरं चास्य पुरश्चर्याविधिः स्मृतः दशवारं पठेद्यस्तु सद्यः पापैः प्रमुच्यते महादुर्गाणि तरति महादेव्याः प्रसादतः सायं धियानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति प्रातर्धियानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायं प्रातः प्रयुञ्जानो अपापो भवति निशीथे तुरीयसन्ध्यायां जत्वा वाक्सिद्धिर्भवति नूतनायां प्रतिमायां जत्वा देवतासान्निध्यं भवति प्राणप्रतिष्ठायां जत्वा प्राणानां प्रतिष्ठा भवति भौमाष्टिन्यां महादेवी सन्निधौ जत्वा महामृत्युं तरति स महामृत्युं तरति य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत् साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Okay, so day 7 of Navaratri is the aspect of Shri Durga Kalaratri, Shri Kalaratri, the dark night of dissolution, but also the day of Sahasra Chakra, Anandamaya Kosha, or the sheath of bliss. So I don't know if you remember yesterday, day 6, we had said there was Agya Chakra, which is the sheath of which the mental with the Agya, and then the day before that was Vishuddhi, which was the mind and spirit, mind and heart we did. So in the context of Indian philosophy, we have 5 sheets, the 5 koshas they called. So it's kind of like Russian dolls, one layer within the other when you reach the highest one, the last one down. So the topmost, the Annamaya kosha, is your physical body and stuff like that. So you need food to sustain it. Pranamaya kosha is your kind of life force, breathing and all this kind of stuff. So then comes the Manomaya kosha, which in Sahaj terms we talk about the mind and the heart. So that's the Vishuddhi chakra with collectivity, establishing collectivity within. So that's the one kosha, the one sheath that you are overcoming. The next is the Vijnanamaya kosha, which is your intellect, so mind, surrendering the ego, the superego, allowing your, or I suppose your spirit to be the ruler of your brain. So you're kind of acknowledging the humility of that. And the last kosha, which is the 5th one, is at the Sahasrar, is the sheath of bliss. So we're getting through the Vishuddhi, through the Agya, and to the Sahasrar. So which is supposed to be one of the most subtle koshas or sheaths. So making up our human existence or human being, which is then supposed to be the closest to the true self or the Atma. So we know with the advent of the incarnation of Adi Shakti, Shri Mataji, that the piercing of the Sahasrar has happened, which then takes us to the true self, our spirit. And beyond that is, as we know, we go into the thoughtless state, the doubtless state, and further, which is not just experiencing that pure consciousness, the thoughtlessness, but then going beyond that state, so where we're becoming the witness of the play of the divine. So that was a very interesting learning that we did and are sharing. So from today is the 7th day of Navaratri dedicated to Kalaratri. So it also means the one who is the death of time. So she represents basically destruction and liberation. In her form of the Devi, she is riding on a donkey, wearing grey clothes. She has 4 arms, carrying a sword, a trident, a thunderbolt, and a mudra of fearlessness in her hand, which is, the head of the Rakshasa that she has. She's also known as Shubhakari, the one who does good. Chamunda and Bhairavi, obviously, as we are reading the Devi Kavach, we come through that. Now, Shri Kalaratri is one of the most ferocious and destructive forms of Shri Durga, and most terrorizing form. She destroys evil powers like negativity, cruelty, and ignorance. The dark night is where the state of emptiness, I suppose we call, where all passions, thoughts, and desires are extinguished. So we're being the thoughtless state and the witness state. The other name for Kalaratri, Shri Kalaratri, is also confers to auspiciousness. Because when you're destroying the night, the black, the dark, the time, it then confers auspiciousness, bliss, and protection for her devotees. So the other name that is there for Shri Kalaratri is Shri Kalaratri Maharatri Moharatri. So you who are the dark night of worldly delusions, you're the great night of final dissolution and the terrible night of delusion. So we meditate today on that aspect of Sri Durga, asking for those negative powers within us, all the negativity hindering our ascent, any form of negativity in form of cruelty, of thoughts, of actions, of speech that hurt others, of ignorance of ourselves, or acknowledging, the rights of others, the love for others, of accepting the play of Mahamaya. So all that subtle ignorance even within us, to remove them so that we can grow in our path of ascent. So we'll listen to the chapter 11 of Devi Mahatmya.
Devi Mahatmyam, The Glory of the Goddess, by Sage Markandeya. Translated by Lyndall Verco. Read by Tim Bruce. Chapter 11. The Rishi said, when the great demon was killed by the Devi, all the gods, led by Agni, sang the praises of Katyayani. Their shining faces filled the universe with radiant light. O Devi, you who remove the sufferings of your devotees, be pleased with us. O Mother of all the world, be gracious. O Queen of the universe, protect the universe. O Devi, you rule everything that moves and everything that is immovable. You alone are the foundation of everything. You stand in the form of the earth. All this universe gets satisfaction from you in the form of water. You have limitless courage. You are the Vishnu Shakti. You are the ultimate power of Maya, the seed source of the universe. By your power, all this universe has been thrown into illusion, O Devi. If you become pleased, you become the cause of liberation of all creation. All sciences are part of you. The feminine power of all women is from you. By you alone, O Great Mother, by you alone this world is filled. How can we sing your praise? when you are beyond praise. All the sublime words are deficient. O Devi, you are the power which resides in all beings to give them self-realization, to give the bliss of moksha. How then can we find words to describe your glory? You dwell as intelligence in every heart to bestow heaven and the ultimate freedom. O Narayani, we bow to you. We bow to you, O Narayani, who in the form of minutes and other divisions of time brings about change in all things, and ultimately the destruction of the universe. O three-eyed Devi, giver of auspiciousness and prosperity, O Narayani, you are our only refuge. We surrender to you. We bow to you, O Narayani. You are the power of creation, sustentation and destruction, eternally. You are the cause of the three gunas, and also beyond them. You are the supreme path of salvation. You give refuge to the dejected and distressed. You also absorb all that distresses your devotees. O Narayani, we bow to you. You who ride in the heavenly chariot drawn by swans, when you take the form of Brahmani, you sprinkle water steeped in kusha grass. O Narayani, we bow to you. We bow to you, O Narayani, you who have the form of Maheshwari, when, holding your trident, you ride the great bull. You are adorned with a moon and a serpent. O you who are sinless, you take the form of Kaumari, wielding great power in your spear, accompanied by cocks and peacocks. O Narayani, we bow to you. O you who in the form of Vaishnavi hold the great conch, discus, mace and bow, be pleased with us, O Narayani. We bow to you, O Narayani, when in the form of Varahi you grasp the huge discus and support the earth on your tusks. In the fierce form of Narasimha, you protect the three worlds, killing the demons. O Narayani, we bow to you. As Aindri, you hold the thunderbolt. Crowned with a diadem, dazzling with your 1,000 eyes, you took Vritra's life. O Narayani, we bow to you who slew the mighty hosts of Daityas, when you became Shivaduti, of terrible appearance and roaring voice. In your form as Chamunda, with a garland of skulls, with your wide mouth and fearsome teeth, you killed the demon Munda. O Narayani, we bow to you. O Narayani, reverence to you. You are nourishment, modesty, prosperity, wisdom, faith. You are the sweet libation and the sacrificial ladle. You are the great night, the great illusion. We bow to you. We bow to you, O Narayani. You are Saraswati, the source of understanding, beautiful, dark-bodied, and intuitive. Be pleased with us. O Queen of all, you reside in every being. You are the power that enlivens every being. In the form of Durga, you cross the sea of terrible calamities to rescue us. We bow to you. May this benevolent face of yours, adorned with 3 eyes, protect us from all terror. O Katyayani, we bow to you. The slicing edge of your flame-forged trident kills all demons. It guards us from fear. O Bhadrakali, we bow to you. O Devi, that bell of yours fills the world with its ringing. It destroys the vigor of the demon hosts. May it save us from error, like a mother's voice. O Chandika, that sword you wield in your bright hands has brought our salvation, smeared as it was with the fat and blood of the demons. We bow to you. When pleased, you destroy all disease. When angry, you frustrate impure desires. Those who seek you are always protected. Indeed, others seek refuge in them. O Ambika, you manifest your many forms as you work this great slaughter. What other goddess is capable of this? You are the light which reveals the wisdom of the Vedas, of the sciences, and of the ancient sayings. But in the dark pit of the selfish mind, you cause the universe to reel terribly. Wherever Rakshasas dwell, and virulent, poisonous snakes exist, where enemies and hosts of robbers are, there you stand, even in volcanoes under water. There you stand to protect the world. O Queen of the universe, you protect and hold the universe. You are the very self of the universe. You are the goddess, adored by the Lord of the universe. Those who submit to you in devotion also become themselves the refuge of the universe. O goddess, be gracious, and protect us always, as you have done just now by this slaughter of asuras. Destroy the sins of all the worlds. Protect us from the calamities which spring from the maturing of evil conditions. We surrender before you. Be gracious, O goddess. You alone can remove the agony of the world. You are the one to be worshipped by the three worlds. Please, bestow boons to the worlds. The Devi said, O Devas, I am ready. Ask a boon. Whatever you wish for the world, I will grant it. The Devas said, O Queen of all, as you have now destroyed our enemies, we pray you, please destroy all the troubles of the three worlds. The Devi said, when the 28th age has arrived, during the period of Vaivasvata's Manvantara, the demons Shumba and Nishumba will be born as two different demons. Then I shall come out of the womb of Yashoda in the house of Nandagopa, dwelling in the Vindhya mountains. I will destroy the demons. I shall incarnate again on earth, in a ferocious form to slay the Danavas, who descend from the Viprachiti demon. And when I chew those fierce asuras, my teeth will become red as pomegranate flowers. Therefore the gods in heaven and the men on earth shall praise me as Raktadantika when they pray. And again, when 100-year drought will occur, I will come, mind-born on the prayers of the saints. I shall not be born of a womb, but will behold the Munis with 100 eyes. Then mankind shall praise me as Shatakshi, the 100-eyed, and I shall nourish the world with life-sustaining foliage, which shall grow from my cosmic body, until the rains set in. I shall be known then as Shakambari, and shall slay the great demon called Durgama. Then I shall be known as the goddess Durga, when I again assume that terrible form on the mountain Himalaya, and shall eat the Rakshasas for the sake of the devoted Munis. They shall bow and humbly praise me as Durga Devi. When the demon Aruna shall create havoc in the three worlds, I will be known as Bhima Devi. In my bee-like form as a swarm, I shall slay that asura. Then everywhere people will praise me as Brahmari whenever demons disturb them, and I will incarnate and kill their enemies.
pulsates the spirit. The spirit and not the power. The witness, the one that watches, that is the reflection of God, who is the spectator of the work of the Devi. Actually, what happens? That without rising up to that status, if we also say, all right, we are also watching because we are the spirit, then we do not achieve that caliber. And with all the blessings, like 7 auras of the heart, we have got 7 ashrams. We do not understand that we all have to discipline ourselves only to take advantage or to be in the Sahaja Yoga, to claim that you are a Sahaja Yogi is not a sign of being a self of the heart. And warning has to be given now. Very important is, at this juncture, when Sahaja Yoga is now taking off, remember this, the speed has been gained and it is taking off. Those who will be left behind will be left behind. So don't get into bumptiousness. First is your character, as everybody says, they are very bumptious. Try to be humble and then understand that you have to be in the plane and not left behind on the grounds. It is moving fast. Now the most fortunate thing is that today is the Navaratri, and that I should be in London, and this Navaratri puja should be performed here. No other country is that privileged because this is the highest puja. The greatest ritual which you can attend. So why do we do Navaratri? In the heart, to do Navaratri is to accept the powers of the Shakti. To realize the power that all these chakras have got in themselves. And that when they are enlightened, how you can express all these powers of these 9 chakras within ourselves. The 7 chakras plus the heart and the moon makes it 9. But I would say that 7 of these, and on top of that we should say 2 more centers, which Blake has described surprisingly as 9 centers, clearly. Just now I cannot talk of the higher 2 centers, but let us at least talk of the 7 centers. The power of these centers have we been able to develop within ourselves. How can you do it? You have no time. You are all busy people. And bumptious. So now, to develop these powers, we have to concentrate on these chakras. Everywhere I went, I was surprised. The questions they asked me, the way they were, nobody talked about their family, house, jobs, or any other nonsensical thing like unemployment and all that. They just asked me, Mother, how do we develop the power of this chakra or that chakra or that chakra. And I asked them, how is it you are asking about a particular chakra? They said, because we find this is missing in us. Especially in me, this one is not all right. This is another negativity to make my throat all right. Now for a realized soul, there is no need for me to discipline you or to tell you all these things, because I hate to talk in this tone to you today. But I have discovered that if I do not warn you now, tomorrow you will blame me that I did not warn you. Take it as a serious warning. Now, after realization, there is no need for me to discipline you at all, because you have got the light, you have known what is realization, you have known what it means to be realized, and you have also known how much you have gained out of it, how much your personality has improved. But there is something more that has to be done. Is to see for yourself if you have really disciplined yourself or not. There is no need for any leader to tell you. There is no need for any ashram fellow to tell you. There is no need for anyone to tell you. It is you who is a realized soul. You are your own master. You are your own guru. Imagine, you are all gurus. Great gurus and sadgurus. Respected saints, where all the angels have to shower you with flowers. Think of it. And here you are bumptiously giving lectures, talking bumptiously. Very embarrassing, even for the deities. They don't know what to do, whether to garland you or to shut your mouth. Here you are, who have been, or I take them out. Who is crying? That is child. Here you are in such a great position that you have got realization. That only thing you have to accept the beauty of this great yoga, that you just enlighten your own powers, which are on these 7 chakras. Now let us see, the first chakra belongs to the power of Gauri, the power of the mother of Sri Ganesh. Gauri's power. Tremendous they are, aren't they? Because of her power, you have got your realization. Now what have we done to enshrine that power within ourselves? Today, if it is the first day of Navaratri, let us see what have we done. Have we been able to develop our innocence within ourselves? When people talk, they are so sharp. How can you be sharp if you are innocent? They are so bumptious. How can you be that if you are innocent? People play games. How can you do that if you are innocent? Harm each other. How can it be if you are innocent? So first of all, you have to see yourself that the power of innocence, if it has to live, all the rest of the nonsense has to go away. If you want to have the innocence, all that is anti-innocence has to be dropped off. I can understand about people who are ignorant, who have ignorance. Then in ignorance, of course, how will they talk of innocence? But you are not ignorant people. You are knowledgeable. You've got your enlightenment. And the power of innocence is so great. It makes you absolutely fearless. Not bumptious, but fearless. And the greatest thing of innocence is that you are respectful. The sense of respect, if it is not developed within you, if you cannot develop the sense of respect for other Sahajogis, for other people, for the ashrams, for the discipline and your own self-respect, then it is of no use even talking of Sahaja Yoga, because that's the very beginning of it. First, you do not respect, all right. You are bumptious, all right. You are in a big fool's paradise, as they call it, riding a fast horse. All that is there is all right, is forgiven. But once you have seen the light, you must try to get rid of all the snakes that you have been holding on to. It's a simple thing. In your childlike nature only, you can receive the blessings of Gauri. Otherwise you cannot. You have to be really childlike. Otherwise it is absolutely useless, no use telling you anything, because you think you are too clever. To such a person who thinks he is too clever, what's this of talking to such a person? Because he already knows everything. So the first power when you develop, you must learn to sit on the Mother Earth first of all. You must respect the Mother Earth, because the first chakra is made out of the Mother Earth. Try to be more settled down with yourself on Mother Earth. And the respect, see the trees, when they get their flowers, they are not so respectful. But when they are laden by the fruits, they bow down to Mother Earth. In the same way, when you have got the fruits of Sahaja Yoga, you all must bow down. And innocence has a special capacity to make a person extremely peaceful. Extremely peaceful. All the anger, temper, violence. If a person doesn't have innocence, it cannot come in you. Because a person who is not innocent is either sly or aggressive. He cannot have peace within his heart. But an innocent person is not bothered. Innocently he lives, enjoys everything in complete peace and harmony. But this violence comes when a person becomes clever. He thinks, I am so clever, the another one is so stupid, I have a right to shout at that person. And the one who is not innocent is never wise. He may be to look sharp, but he's not wise. Wisdom comes only with innocence. And how much wisdom have you gathered? That is what one has to see. When your power of innocence increases, wisdom is apparent. People say that fellow is very wise. For example, if somebody is crying about his wife, a wise person will say, oh Baba, just look at this, still busy with his wife. Another one is crying about his house or something, he'll say, oh, look at this one, still busy with the house. There is no end to it. I have known people who get so swollen up that they think they must give a big lecture for 1 hour on Sahaja Yoga. Unless and until they have given 1 hour lecture, they do not think their ego has manifested itself fully. But a wise person, he doesn't have to talk or speak or do anything. He impresses his silence, his wisdom on others much more easily. That is what we have to see. Have we been able to discipline ourselves? Because our growth is very much in the beginning of it. We have to grow quite a lot. And people don't understand this point. In an atmosphere of egoistical temperament, that you have to grow. You have not yet grown. You have to grow a lot. And when you grow, you find this wisdom really fragrant with compassion. Your wisdom is fragrant with compassion. Such beautiful compassion can emit through your being that anybody who comes in contact with you will feel your auspiciousness. Pulse.
Just from our hearts, praise Shri Mataji. I surrender to you again and again. Mother, please take me away from delusion, this maya of our brain. Please give me the strength to introspect and establish, enshrine your auspicious constructive powers within me through the qualities of innocence, wisdom, and respect, of pure knowledge and pure thoughts. Through satisfaction and discipline, fearlessness, love, and compassion, through collectivity of forgiveness and humility, of peace, thoughtless and doubtless awareness, and establishing the witness state. Mother, please establish your presence in my heart. Let the discipline of my spirit be established within me. Aham Brahmasmi.
Shri Mataji, Shri Devi Namo Namah. Om Tameva Sakshat, Shri Kalki Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Om Tameva Sakshat, Shri Kalki Sakshat, Shri Sahasra Swami Moksha Pradayini Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
May God bless you. May God bless you all. May God bless you all. May God bless you all.
Let us put our hands together and humbly bow down, thanking Shri Mataji for the opportunity of this morning's collective meditation. And thank you for your vibrational presence, everyone. Let's raise our kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan and have a beautifully blissful day. Jai Shri Mataji.